Hello everyone, this is your high school degenerate, the Otaku Senpai speaking. And since my lockdown is coming to an end soon, I thought it was kind of fitting that the next video I'm gonna do will be talking about the endings of anime. Now, people really never truly appreciate the ending of an anime until, well, it's too late. The importance of the ending of an anime is that it signals how well the anime will be watched by other people. I'll give a perfect example. If we talk about Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx was a really good show. Really good. The problem that everyone faced with was the ending of the show. Because if it ended on a much higher note, I really think Zero Two had the best girl position in her bag, and that would have also won Best Anime of 2018. But because of that single ending, everything just went sideways for Studio Trigger. And then people just said, nah man, it's not Studio Trigger that made that, it's A1 Pictures, so haha. There are a lot of factors that come into play when ruining a good anime ending, and I'll mention but a few of them. The first one, obviously, is what I like to call a 180. Now, what is a 180, you ask? Simple. A 180 is a moment in anime at the end when it deters so much away from the main story that it can't even be properly connected to the basic storyline as it is. I mean, Darling in the Franxx again would play a great example. It went from being about fighting these weird monsters that we had no idea about, they seem to be Earth-like as well, to just straight up aliens in less than 4 episodes. What? Now, the main intention of studios pulling up 180s, in my opinion, will probably be if they have an intention to make it a seasonal anime, an anime that has follow-up seasons. But, I mean, that usually is rare, and I mean very, very rare. Even seasonal animes try to avoid doing 180s as they try to keep it as much to the reality of the show as they possibly humanly can. Because no matter how much you look at it, 180s don't make sense if you get them wrong. Another aspect I can talk about are character arcs being added at the end of an anime. It just doesn't work. Even if you want to make it a season anime, as I mentioned earlier, like if you start adding character arcs at the end, it will just be a major flop for both the anime and the next coming season, because people just they lose touch of what's going to happen next. You can add a small scene of, yeah, this is the next bad guy showing up. You don't have to add 4 or 5 episodes explaining what he would do in the next season. It just doesn't work. People tend to lose touch of what the next season will be like because they've already seen the character design for the next coming characters. It can work if it's going to be the last season you're making, if it's the final season, or if you have no intention of making an anime, a seasonal anime. If you're trying to make it a one-hit wonder, it can work as well. But make sure you do it with the utmost caution or else it won't work at all. Now, bruvs, with all that negativity said, you still need to understand that even though some animes have terrible endings, you shouldn't judge them because of that. Because at the end of the day, if you know that the ending is going to be terrible, just don't watch it. Animes have become a sort of hit or miss type genre. If a single thing flops in the anime, it will drastically change how people view the anime or how they want to watch it next time. It all depends on that single moment. The beginning of the anime has to be great and the ending has to be great. But sadly nowadays, we can't get both at the same time. Very few shows are managing to give us both a good beginning and a good ending. But you have to bear with that and understand, you can't really get both in life. But all we can do as weebs is hope that the next best show will give us a good beginning and a good ending. And boy oh boy do I have a show in mind that might be able to do that for us. What up, yo? Hope you enjoyed that video.
And yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys that I was serious. We will be opening schools for 6 consecutive months, so I won't even have like a chance to really make another video. Of course, there will be time for me to post my old videos that I haven't just posted yet. I still have, I think, 10 or so videos that I'll post during the course of the month. That way I still keep you guys entertained, so hopefully you'll be ready for that. And then I do have plans to also make my best of 2020 anime at the end of the year. Don't worry, I'll post it before we go into the new year. So hope you'll be excited for that. And yeah, now with that said, I will be your Taco Senpai, and I'll see you all when I see you all.